For Lahori chicken, following are the ingredients you're going to need. 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 2 black cardamom pods, 4 green cardamom pods, 1 teaspoon cumin seeds, 2 bay leaf, 3 onions chopped, 1 tablespoon ginger garlic paste, 2 teaspoon red chili powder, 2 tablespoon ground coriander, half a teaspoon ground turmeric, 4 green chilies chopped, 3 tomatoes chopped, 8 skinless chicken thighs, 2 tablespoon plain yogurt, 400 ml chicken stock or water, 2 tablespoon finely chopped coriander, and 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and salt to taste. Okay, we are going to use vegetable oil. As I promised that I'll not be using ghee. Now, you'll be okay with that?
I'll be fine.
Okay, I'll just drop the temperature just in case. Now, here, first is cumin. Okay, that goes in first.
How much would you like? About
a teaspoon, please. Fantastic. Gosh, you're so skilled. And here you go. The black cardamom, just stir it a bit with this spoon.
Okay.
And what we are doing right now, just as the spices are spluttering, they release the aroma and the flavor and that essential oil into the normal neutral oil.
Okay.
And that makes a very flavored oil. And when you put other ingredients, that flavored oil actually carries the flavor of those spices throughout the curry or the sauce and makes the food so delicious. Now about 2 medium onions, chopped. All go in. Okay, could you please stir that for me? What else could be better way to help them throw that moisture out quickly than adding the salt? Okay, so this is a good stage. We won't add anything else at the moment because onions have to go to light brown color. I call this stage translucent stage. Right, so Swati, here we are. It's light brown. It could be a little more brown in color, but we will add the ginger garlic paste now.
Okay.
Okay, and then you also are non-vegetarian. How come that happened?
It's just been like that from the beginning.
Oh, right from the beginning?
Yeah.
So you were born into family and they were eating already?
Yeah.
And I'll ask you to add powders for me, okay? So start with coriander powder first, about 1.5 teaspoons. Yeah. Turmeric.
How much?
Yeah, about half a teaspoon.
Okay.
Okay, and then half a teaspoon of red chili. Cool, that's good. So we have added that.
I have. Maybe not so much.
Not so much? You would like more?
No, I would like less.
Oh, you would like less, okay. Okay, so at this stage I'll add the chicken.
Okay.
Okay, and for this I take about 2 thighs per person. A normal household would do that. If it was a Punjabi household, there might be 8 chicken thighs. Only kidding, guys. Take it easy. Maybe 3-4 chicken thighs per person.
Okay.
I always joke with my Punjabi friends. Being a Punjabi, I guess I can crack that joke. I say that in Punjab, they grow chicken only with the legs. Do you get it?
No.
Punjabis don't like eating chicken breast, you know that?
Okay.
They only like, because the leg meat is actually a stronger meat. So they like to enjoy that.
Put more strength into
More strength, there's more flavor.
Okay.
Right, so what you do is at this stage, just mix it everything well. So my theory about the food is you've added onions, add a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
When you've added chicken, add a pinch of salt for chicken.
Okay.
And just think how much chicken you got, and about that much is good for me at this stage. Will you just stir it for me? You want to use that? You can use that. And we got about 200 ml or 200 grams of yogurt here. Okay?
Okay.
We'll add that. Do you know what? One thing I forgot.
What did you say?
You talk too much.
Okay.
I forgot the bay leaf. Should have added the bay leaf also, but never mind. It can go in now. People would have thought, why I haven't added the bay leaf? It's not your fault. It's just your voice is so good. And now add the yogurt. I'll add about 3/4 of it now, and I'll just reserve the other 1/4, and we'll see if we need it later. Look at that, it's a beautiful color. It's all the magic of spices you added, Swati. So you are a good cook. Okay, Swati, there are 2 ways here. I've added the yogurt, and the tomatoes can be added now, or I can add it later. So let's take a call. Let's add half now, and half later. So what it does basically, half of the tomatoes that we'll add now will disintegrate and become the part of the sauce, and rest of the half will remain chunky,
Okay.
which will be nice to eat. I think that should do. And we'll let it cook. Now from here on, it'll take about good 10 to 15 minutes for us to cook this through. Okay, that looks like the chicken is almost ready. Now what happens when you cook anything with yogurt? Okay, obviously there's fat in the yogurt. Yogurt would split, the fat
Okay.
would come on top, and sometimes the gravy is kind of split because you have vigorously boiled it. So what you do towards the end, we correct it. So you can either add cream or yogurt. So that's why I kept the yogurt back. Oops, I made a mess. Okay, so I'll add that, which will also lighten the curry a bit. Chilies, I could have added in the beginning. My recipe says add in the beginning, but I held it back. But if you add in the beginning, you get a beautiful green chili flavor. But if you like a little bit of kick, which I prefer today because you said you take a little less chili, so I thought I'll give you more. So I'll just add a little bit for you, okay? Sorry, I'm being naughty here. Pinch of garam masala would go, okay? And also I promise the tomatoes, there are no tomatoes left now. They're all gone into the sauce.
Okay.
So we'll add a few just for the crunch. All of it. Mix it well. And what happens at this stage, you know what, just with the heat of the curry and the sauce and the chicken, these tomatoes will shrivel up a bit. Now the chicken is almost ready. All I have to do is garnish with some cress and some rose petals, which I love. And I've got some coriander leaves here, which I can add it now. And we are pretty much done on this one. Right, so looks like the chicken is almost ready. Okay, and I have a few dried rose petals, which I'll add a little bit here now first, so that they get into the sauce as well.
Okay.
And you asked me a question that what is the trademark of Lahori? Why it is Lahori chicken? Very good question. It's a Punjabi food mainly.
Okay.
And it would be made with ghee originally, and would also be cooked with yogurt. And that's a very trademark Lahori thing.
Okay.
Okay. So next time when you're cooking with yogurt,
It's Lahori.
it could be Lahori. I'm not saying it is,
Okay.
definitely, because there's other parts of India which would cook with yogurt and say, okay, am I cooking Lahori? Maybe not, because the spice combination would be very different.
Okay.
It's such a complex country. We don't have a national cuisine. We can't call it, obviously this is Pakistani food. We can't call it Indian food now, technically. But I think before 1947, everything was Indian. So I look at subcontinent rather than just as a country. So a little bit of petals, and if you want to be even more creative, then you can get some cress. You can put it on top if you wish to. And that's it, it's done. It's a beautiful chicken Lahori.
Wow.
Right, so the dish is ready here. Swati will taste it in a minute, but before that, I would like to tell you how we went on to cook this. We started with about 1.5 tablespoons of vegetable oil, added cumin seeds, black cardamom, green cardamom. I should have added the bay leaf, which I forgot, and I added later. Saute that till the spices crackle. Add the chopped onions, and onions are sauteed till they are light brown in color. Add a pinch of salt if you wish to. Once the onions were caramelized, we added about 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste and saute that till the raw whiff of ginger garlic is gone. And then add powdered spices, about 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and I would say red chili to taste, but I dodged Swati and she added half a teaspoon of chili powder. And then I added chicken, sauteed the chicken, sealed the chicken, and then add yogurt to it and let it cook slowly. And also, you can add tomatoes with the yogurt, or you can add tomatoes later. It took about 15 to 18 minutes for us to finish the curry. Once the chicken curry was ready, I added chopped chilies, pinch of garam masala, and rest of the tomatoes which were left were also added towards the end. Chopped coriander, and then we garnished it with rose petals and some cress leaves. And I'm serving it with steamed rice. For me, this is the best one. Swati, your turn to taste. So, shall I find some chilies for you in this?
No. No. I can already see them.
And a little bit of tomato, okay? Here you go.
Thank you.
Tell us how it is. Verdict, moment of truth. If it's good, of course, I made it. If it's bad, it was all Swati's doing, you know that.
Yeah. No, that's really good.
That's what I thought.
And it's not too spicy.
Not too spicy. I told you with rice, it just chili's done.